This is the Lovers, card number 6 of the Tarot's major arcana, the card of choice, union, and the question that defines us. Do you choose love even when you know it will hurt? And this is Joel and Clementine from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Two people who fall in love, break each other's hearts, erase each other from their memories, and then meet again and fall in love all over again. The Lovers represents the crucial choice, the union of opposites, the temptation to take the easy path, and the divine guidance that brings souls together. But it also represents the shadow side of love, choosing fear over truth, running from pain, and the consequences of avoiding what we know in our hearts. By the end of this video, you'll understand what the Lovers means when it appears in a reading, what it looks like reversed, and why Eternal Sunshine is the perfect demonstration of love as a conscious choice, not just a feeling. This is occult cinema, where the screen is the sigil. Understanding the Lovers card. The Lovers is card number 6 in the Tarot's major arcana. After the Fool leaps, the Magician manifests, the High Priestess guards mysteries, the Empress creates, the Emperor builds structure, and the Hierophant teaches tradition, the Lovers appears to ask the most important question: what do you choose? In Kabbalistic tradition, the Lovers represents Path 17 on the Tree of Life, connecting Binah, understanding, the divine feminine, to Tifereth, beauty, the heart center, the balanced self. This is the path where duality seeks unity, where opposites integrate, where choice leads to wholeness. The Lovers corresponds to the Hebrew letter Zayin, which means sword or weapon, the tool that cuts, that separates, that forces choice. You cannot have both paths. You must choose. And it corresponds to the zodiac sign Gemini, ruled by Mercury, the sign of duality, communication, the twins, the two paths diverging. Look at the traditional imagery. A naked man and woman stand in a garden. They are Adam and Eve, vulnerable and authentic, before the fall. Behind the woman stands the tree of knowledge, with a serpent coiled around it, temptation, the choice to know, the consequences of awareness. Behind the man stands the tree of life with 12 flames representing the zodiac, the eternal, the divine, the path of wisdom. Above them hovers an angel, traditionally Archangel Raphael, the healer. His arms are spread in blessing. He represents divine guidance, the higher wisdom that oversees the choice, the spiritual dimension of love that transcends mere attraction. In the background rises a mountain, the spiritual peak, the goal of the journey. The couple must climb together. The path is difficult, but the summit is worth it. The sun shines above, representing consciousness, clarity, the light of awareness. This is not blind love. This is love with eyes open. The Lover's core message is this: you must choose. And your choice reveals your values, your priorities, what you hold sacred. Choose wisely, because your choice shapes your destiny. When the Lovers appears upright in a reading, it signals a time of important choices, deep connection, and values alignment. It represents romantic love, soul partnerships, the union of opposites, divine guidance in relationships, and choosing love over fear. The Lover says, this choice matters. Choose from your heart, but also from your wisdom. Choose what aligns with your deepest values. In relationship readings, the Lovers means deep connection and soul partnership. In career, it means choosing between two paths based on values. In spirituality, it means integration of opposites within yourself. In any context, it means the choice you make now will define your path forward. When the Lovers appears reversed, it reveals the shadow side of choice and love. The reversed Lovers can mean several things. First, choosing poorly. Making decisions based on fear rather than love, on comfort rather than truth, on what's easy rather than what's right. Second, misaligned values. You and your partner want different things. Your choices don't reflect your true priorities. You're compromising what matters most. Third, avoiding the choice. Staying in limbo, refusing to commit, running from the decision because you're afraid of the consequences. Fourth, temptation leading you astray. Choosing the serpent's promise over divine guidance. Taking the easy path that leads to regret. The reversed Lovers asks, are you running from love? Are you choosing fear? Are your values aligned with your choices? Are you avoiding a decision you need to make? And this is exactly what we see in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. The film shows us both the reversed Lovers, Joel and Clementine choosing to erase each other, running from pain, avoiding the truth, and the upright Lovers, choosing each other again with full knowledge, accepting the pain, making a conscious choice to love anyway. The Garden, meeting in Montauk. The film opens with Joel Barish waking up on Valentine's Day, 2004. He feels empty, restless, compelled to do something he never does. He skips work. He takes the train to Montauk, a beach town at the end of Long Island. He doesn't know why. He just knows he has to go. On the beach, he sees a woman in an orange hoodie. Her name is Clementine. She's vibrant, colorful, impulsive. She approaches him on the train ride home. He's shy, withdrawn, cautious. She's forward, playful, alive. They connect instantly, opposites attracting, blue and orange, cold and warm, introvert and extrovert. They complete each other. This is the lover's card. The naked man and woman in the garden, vulnerable and authentic, meeting for the first time. This is Adam and Eve before the fall, before knowledge, before pain. This is innocent love, the beginning, the moment when two souls recognize each other. Except this isn't their first meeting. We learn that Joel and Clementine had a 2-year relationship that ended badly. Clementine went to LACUNA Inc., a company that erases memories, and had Joel removed from her mind. When Joel discovered this, devastated, he did the same. They both woke up strangers, and their souls drew them both back to MONTAUK, to the place where they first met, to meet again. The film then takes us backward through Joel's memories as they're being erased during the procedure. We see their relationship in reverse, from the painful end to the beautiful beginning. And the first memory, the last to be erased, is their actual first meeting in MONTAUK 2 years earlier. Joel is at a beach house party. He's alone, uncomfortable, wanting to leave. Clementine approaches him on the beach. She's wearing an orange sweatshirt. She's playful, teasing, alive. She tells him her name means merciful, or gentle. And as the memory crumbles around them, because it's being erased, Clementine looks at Joel and says, "Meet me in MONTAUK." This is their beginning and their end. This is the garden. This is paradise. This is the lovers in their purest form. Two souls meeting, recognizing each other, choosing to connect. The union of opposites. Joel and Clementine are perfect opposites, and that's exactly why they need each other. Joel is blue. He wears blue throughout the film. He's cold, withdrawn, depressed. His life is monotonous, colorless, safe. He works at a company called Random Access Memories, ironically. He goes through the motions. He's alive but not living. Clementine is orange. She wears orange. Her hair is orange at different times. She radiates warmth. She's impulsive, chaotic, vibrant. She changes her hair color constantly. Blue, orange, red, green, a visual marker of her restless, ever-changing nature. She's fully alive, but unstable. Blue and orange are complementary colors. They're opposites on the color wheel. They balance each other. Joel needs Clementine's warmth and spontaneity. Clementine needs Joel's depth and stability. This is the lover's card, the union of opposites. Masculine and feminine, conscious and unconscious, logic and emotion, stability and chaos. We are drawn to what we're not because we need it to become whole. The film shows us their beautiful moments. They lie on the frozen Charles River at night, looking at the stars, even though the ice could break at any moment. They break into a beach house and pretend it's theirs. They lie in bed at the bookstore where Clementine works, surrounded by books, talking for hours. These are the moments Joel tries to preserve when his memories are being erased. These are the moments that make love worth the pain. This is the garden, the paradise, the reason we choose love, even though we know it will hurt. But Clementine tells Joel something crucial early in their new meeting. Too many guys think I'm a concept, or I complete them, or I'm gonna make them alive. But I'm just a fucked up girl who's looking for my own peace of mind. Don't assign me yours. This is the wisdom of the lover's card. Yes, we need our opposite. Yes, we complete each other. But the other person is not a concept. They're a real, complicated, flawed human being. And love requires seeing them as they are, not as we need them to be. Joel and Clementine complete each other, but they also hurt each other. Because that's what happens when two opposites collide. The union creates wholeness, but it also creates friction, conflict, pain. The fall, knowledge and pain. As we move backward through Joel's memories, we see the relationship deteriorate. The beautiful moments give way to fighting, resentment, cruelty. Joel finds Clementine exhausting. She's too much, too loud, too impulsive, too chaotic. He wants peace and she brings storm. He calls her a mess, erratic, impulsive. He wishes she would just calm down, be more stable, be more like him. Clementine finds Joel suffocating. He's too little, too withdrawn, too boring, too safe. She wants excitement and he brings monotony. She calls him nice but boring. She feels trapped, unloved, unseen. Their values misalign. He wants stability. She wants adventure. He wants quiet. She wants noise. He wants to stay in. She wants to go out. They hurt each other with their differences, the very differences that once attracted them. Their relationship deteriorated. They fought, hurt each other with their words and their differences. Eventually, it became too much. Clementine went to LACUNA Inc. and had Joel erased from her memory completely. This is the fall. This is Adam and Eve eating from the tree of knowledge. They see each other's flaws. They gain knowledge, painful, disillusioning knowledge. They see that love isn't just the beautiful moments. Love is also the fighting, the disappointment, the realization that the other person can't be who you need them to be. The tree of knowledge in the lover's card represents this moment. The serpent offers knowledge, and knowledge brings pain. You can't unknow what you know. You can't unsee what you've seen. Once you've eaten the fruit, paradise is lost. And faced with this pain, with this knowledge, with this disappointment, Clementine makes a choice. She chooses to forget. She chooses to erase Joel completely, to return to innocence, to pretend he never existed. This is the reversed lovers. This is choosing fear over truth. This is running from pain rather than facing it. This is the temptation to take the easy path, to avoid the consequences of knowledge, to return to the garden by erasing the fall. The temptation, LACUNA Inc. LACUNA Inc. is run by Dr. Howard Mierzwiak. He's developed a procedure that can erase specific people from your memory. You bring in all the items that remind you of the person, gifts, photos, clothing. They map your memories using these items. You take sedatives, fall asleep, and they erase the memories one by one, newest to oldest. You wake up with no memory of the person. They never existed in your life. Dr. Howard is the false angel in the lover's card. He offers what seems like paradise, freedom from pain, return to innocence, eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. A mind without painful memories is peaceful, unburdened, free, but it's a false paradise. Because you can't erase love, you can only erase memory, and memory and feeling are not the same thing. We see this in Mary's story. Mary is Dr. Howard's receptionist. She's in love with him, but she doesn't know why. She had an affair with him years ago, felt guilty, and had the memory erased, but the feeling remained. She still loves him. She just doesn't remember why. When Dr. Howard's wife reveals the truth to Mary, that they had this affair before, that Mary erased it, that it's happening again, Mary is devastated. She realizes that erasure doesn't solve anything. You can forget, but you can't unfeel. The love remains, haunting you, drawing you back, even when you don't understand why. This is the serpent's lie. The serpent in the Garden of Eden promises knowledge will make you like God, but knowledge brings pain. And in eternal sunshine, the serpent promises that forgetting will bring peace, but forgetting brings emptiness. When Joel discovers that Clementine has erased him, he's devastated. She doesn't remember him. She's moved on. Patrick, one of the LACUNA technicians, is pursuing her, using Joel's own memories, words, and gifts to seduce her, stealing Joel's life to create a false connection. Joel is erased, replaced, forgotten. And in his pain, Joel makes the same choice Clementine made. He goes to LACUNA Inc. He brings in all his items, photos, gifts, clothing. He lies down, he takes the sedatives, he chooses to erase her. This is the reversed lovers. This is choosing to forget rather than to heal. This is running from the choice rather than making it. This is the temptation to avoid pain by avoiding truth. But something happens during the procedure, something the reversed lovers doesn't account for. Joel realizes he doesn't want to forget. The procedure, trying to hide love. Joel is sedated in his apartment. Stan and Patrick, the LACUNA technicians, are operating the machine that erases his memories. We enter Joel's mind and experience the erasure with him. The procedure starts with the most recent memories. The painful ones, the fights, the breakup. These erase easily. Good riddance. But as the procedure moves backward through time, Joel begins to see the good memories. The frozen Charles River, the beach house, lying in bed at the bookstore, Clementine's laugh, her warmth, the way she made him feel alive. And in one of the most beautiful moments in the film, Clementine, inside the memory, aware that it's being erased, looks at Joel and says, "This is it, Joel. It's going to be gone soon." Joel realizes he's making a mistake. He doesn't want to forget her. He doesn't want to lose these moments. Yes, the relationship ended badly. Yes, they hurt each other, but the love was real, the connection was real, and erasing it means erasing part of himself. He tries to stop the procedure, but he's sedated. He can't wake up. So he does the only thing he can do. He tries to hide Clementine in memories that weren't reported to LACUNA, memories they didn't map. He takes her into his childhood memories, under the kitchen table, at the beach house, in humiliating moments from school. He's trying to preserve her, to keep some part of their love alive, to resist the erasure. But it doesn't work. The technicians adjust the machine. The memories collapse. The beach house crumbles. Clementine fades. And the last memory, their first meeting in Montauk, where she says, "Meet me in Montauk," erases completely. Joel wakes up. Clementine is gone. He has no memory of her, but something remains. A feeling, a pull, a sense that something is missing. This is what the film teaches us. You can erase memory, but you can't erase love. The soul remembers even when the mind forgets. And that's why, the very next day, both Joel and Clementine are drawn to Montauk. Their conscious minds don't know why, but their souls know. Their souls remember. The angel, divine guidance. In the lover's card, an angel hovers above the couple. Archangel Raphael, the healer, spreads his arms in blessing. He represents divine guidance, the higher wisdom that knows what the conscious mind doesn't, the spiritual force that brings souls together. In eternal sunshine, this angel is their subconscious, their souls. Fate itself, love itself. Whatever you want to call, the force that draws them both to Montauk on the same day, at the same time, to meet again. Joel wakes up Valentine's Day morning feeling empty. He doesn't know why. He impulsively skips work and takes the train to Montauk. He's never done this before. He doesn't understand the compulsion, but he goes. Clementine also goes to Montauk that day. She doesn't know why either. She just feels drawn there. They meet on the beach, they meet on the train, they connect instantly just like before. Because the erasure removed the memories but not the connection. The soul recognizes what the mind has forgotten. This is divine guidance. This is the angel in the lover's card. This is the higher wisdom that knows these two people belong together, even when they've tried to erase each other, even when they've run from the pain, even when they've chosen to forget. Mary's story reinforces this. She erased Dr. Howard, but she still loves him. She doesn't know why, but she does. The feeling remains. The soul remembers. And when she discovers the truth, that she's loved him before, erased him before, and is loving him again, she realizes that erasure is futile. You can't erase love, you can only choose it or run from it. And so Mary makes a choice. She quits LACUNA. She steals all the client tapes, recordings of what people said about the person they were erasing, and she sends them to everyone who had the procedure. She exposes the truth. She forces everyone to face what they tried to forget. She becomes the angel, delivering the message, you can't run from this. You have to choose. The tapes, eating from the tree of knowledge. Joel receives a package. Inside is a tape. His voice, recorded during his intake session at LACUNA before the erasure. He listens. He hears himself describing Clementine. She's impulsive. She's a mess. She's erratic. I can't take it anymore. He hears himself listing all her flaws, all the reasons he wanted to forget her, all the pain she caused him. Clementine receives a package too. Her tape. Her voice describing Joel. He's nice, but he's boring. Really boring. I felt trapped. I felt like I couldn't breathe. She hears herself listing all his flaws, all the reasons she erased him, all the disappointment. They're both devastated. They've just reconnected. They've just started falling in love again. And now they hear the truth. They hurt each other. They disappointed each other. They wanted to forget each other. This is eating from the tree of knowledge. This is the moment in the Garden of Eden when Adam and Eve gain awareness and lose innocence. They see each other's flaws. They know the truth. And the truth is painful. Joel goes to Clementine's apartment. She's listening to his tape. He's listening to hers. They play them for each other. They hear all the cruel things they said, all the reasons they failed, all the pain they caused. Clementine starts to leave. She's crying. She says, I'm not a concept, Joel. I'm just a fucked up girl looking for my own peace of mind. I can't see anything I don't like about you right now. But you will. You will think of things, and I'll get bored with you and feel trapped because that's what happens with me. She's walking away. She's choosing to run again. She's choosing fear over love, safety over risk, forgetting over facing. And Joel has a choice. He can let her go. He can protect himself. He can avoid the pain he knows is coming. He can choose the easy path. Or he can choose love. With full knowledge, with full awareness of the pain, with full understanding that it might not work, that they might hurt each other again, that this might end badly. Joel makes his choice. The lesson. Okay. Joel looks at Clementine. She's crying, waiting for him to let her go, expecting him to choose safety. And he says, okay, just that. Okay. He's saying, okay, you'll get bored with me. Okay, I'll find things I don't like about you. Okay, we'll fight. Okay, we'll hurt each other. Okay, this might not work. Okay, I choose you anyway. And Clementine, laughing and crying at the same time, says, okay, this is the lover's card in its highest form. This is not innocent love. This is not the garden before the fall. This is not choosing love because you don't know any better. This is choosing love with full knowledge. This is eating from the tree of knowledge and choosing love anyway. This is seeing all the flaws, knowing all the pain, understanding all the risks, and saying, okay, I choose this, I choose you, I choose us. This is mature love. This is conscious love. This is love as a choice, not just a feeling. The reversed lovers runs from this choice. The reversed lovers erases the pain, avoids the truth, chooses comfort over growth. The reversed lover says, I can't handle this. I'm going to forget. I'm going to run. The upright lovers faces the choice. The upright lovers accepts the pain, embraces the truth, chooses growth over comfort. The upright lover says, okay, I see you, I see the whole picture, and I choose you anyway. Joel and Clementine walk down the hallway of her apartment building, laughing. The film ends with them playing in the snow, running, falling, getting up, running again. We see flashes of their memories, the good and the bad, the beautiful and the painful, the whole story, and we understand they're going to do it all again. They're going to fall in love. They're going to fight. They're going to hurt each other. They might erase each other again. They might meet again. The cycle might repeat. But right now, in this moment, they're choosing each other. With full knowledge, with full awareness, with full acceptance of what's coming. This is what the Lover's card teaches us. Love is not just a feeling. Love is a choice. And the most important choice is not whether to love when it's easy. The most important choice is whether to love when you know it will be hard. When the Lovers appears upright in your reading, it's asking, what do you choose? Are your values aligned with your choice? Are you choosing from love or from fear? Are you choosing truth or comfort? Are you choosing growth or safety? The Lover says, choose consciously. Choose with full knowledge. Choose what aligns with your deepest values. And once you choose, commit to that choice even when it gets difficult. When the Lovers appears reversed, it's warning. You're running from the choice. You're choosing fear over love. You're avoiding the truth. You're trying to erase what needs to be faced. You're choosing comfort over growth. The reversed Lover says, you can't run forever. You can't erase what matters. You have to face the choice. You have to choose. Joel and Clementine tried to erase each other. They tried to run from the pain. They tried to return to innocence by forgetting. But their souls brought them back together. Because you can't erase love. You can only choose it or run from it. And they chose it. With full knowledge, with full awareness, with full acceptance. The Lovers is asking you, what do you choose? And are you choosing with your eyes open? Next week, we're looking at card 7, the Chariot. The card of willpower, control, and victory through discipline. The card that asks, can you harness opposing forces and direct them toward your goal? Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop a comment. What's your okay moment? When did you choose love, despite knowing it would be hard? Remember, love is a choice. Choose consciously. Choose with knowledge. Choose with courage. I'll see you next week for the Chariot.